Hey folks, today we're going to be watching videos regarding job shaming. Unfortunately, there are people who look down on other people who work on low-income blue-collar jobs. These workers are obviously essential to the economy, and not only are they getting the short end of the stick in terms of income, but they're also getting the other end short in terms of respect into their day-to-day work life. And without further ado, I hope you will enjoy this video, and let's dive right into it.
One time when I was working as a waitress, this girl that I knew came and she was actually sat at my table, and she was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, hi, LOL," whatever, we were talking, and then she was like, "So you're a waitress here?" And I was like, "Yeah, we've literally been talking, and I'm wearing my apron and name tag." I was like, "Yeah, I've been here, like, I've been a waitress here for like almost 3 years already." She was like, "Oh, okay." But she said it so obviously, like, judging me, and I was like, I was so confused. I was like, is she judging me? Because I literally can't fathom somebody judging you for a job. Like, I've never understood when people judge people for jobs. Like, I literally don't care if you clean toilets. I've cleaned toilets before. And I don't understand what the problem is. Like, I've never understood job shaming. Any job is a good job. Any job where you make money, any job where you have enough money to eat that day, any job that if you have security, whatever, like, a job is absolutely nothing to be shameful of. Your character is something to be shameful of, because why are you judging me for working a server job? Anyways, I was working a server job because I was saving up for school. I paid off my school. I was able to pay off my school with my server job, and I have, thankfully, no debt. So yeah, never be ashamed of any job you ever work. I don't care if, even if I wasn't saving up for school, I probably would have still gotten a server job, because it's honestly one of the jobs that teaches you the most humility. It teaches you a lot about everything. So yeah.
As a housekeeper at a hospital, this is so real. Sometimes I can just feel people judging, but I don't see nothing wrong with it because it's getting me through college. And even if it is a permanent job for someone, it is still an honorable job. It is essential, obviously, and yeah. People judge me for being a door-to-door salesman, but I make more than most of them. See? We can't really judge people based on what they do. This world is not all about money, and if you are looking down at another person based off of their income, it just shows that your priorities in life are not in the right place, and success looks differently from one person to the other. Some people truly enjoy working service jobs, and some people are just really happy chasing money. But people have different preferences in life, they have different views, and we just cannot impose those same views to another person and assume that they are failing in life, because then again, it is all about perception. It is all about being able to put your shoes on another person and not judging them, because we never know the whole story after all.
What needs to stop is calling any sort of customer service or retail job not real jobs. And we need to stop telling people to go out and get a real job. What do you mean working in retail or working at the McDonald's is not a real job? It pays real money, so it's a real job. It pays my real bills. I'm able to buy real life items with that money that I make at that job, so it's a real job. Stop shaming people for having a job that you don't seem worthy. If we did not have retail jobs, customer service jobs, food service jobs, you would not have somebody serving you your Taco Bell at the drive-thru. You wouldn't be able to go get your McDonald's at 10 o'clock at night when you're starving. You wouldn't be able to go to Chick-fil-A and get your whole family a little meal. Like, you wouldn't have any of that. You wouldn't have grocery stores stocked with all of your food that you need to buy so you can cook dinner for your family. You wouldn't have stores to go buy your clothes at. You'd be forced to buy every single thing online, which we all know sucks. Like, you wouldn't have anywhere to shop for the stuff that you need on a day-to-day basis if we didn't have any sort of customer service or retail jobs. So stop telling people that their jobs are not real jobs and that they need to go get a real job.
I work as a barista for 6 years now, and people are so mean about it that sometimes I don't feel proud about what I do. I think baristas are cool and hardworking, and I definitely feel that they have to be paid way more than what they are making now, because baristas make people happy. Retail and fast food workers were essential workers, had to risk their families' lives working through COVID. I absolutely agree. Now we're gonna look at a video on job shaming through dating.
Okay, so I think I just got job shamed because I was texting this guy on Instagram. First of all, he texted me first. He DM'd me first, and we were talking, and blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, like, we should hang out when I get back. I'm, like, working, and I was like, oh, like, what do you do for work? And he's like, oh, I'm a celebrity assistant. I was like, oh, cool, like, that's so cool. And he was just like, yeah, what do you do? And I was like, I work at blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's a high-end furniture store. He left me on open. He literally left me on red. Like, is that not good enough for you? I'm sorry that I'm not a celebrity assistant. God forbid. But I was just like, how rude is that to ask me where I work and then ignore me after I tell you?
At least don't ghost a person if you're not interested with him anymore. Like, he isn't a glorified servant. So true. The right man would never. Absolutely. So good riddance.
It breaks my heart so much when you see somebody that you know somewhere, like working anywhere, I don't care, TJ Maxx, a fast food restaurant, and you know the person and you're excited to see them. So you're like, hey, how's it going? And they like avoid you or don't want to talk to you. And you're kind of like, what's going on here? It's like, you could tell there's some kind of shame in their face, that they're ashamed that they're there working there. And that breaks my heart. Who cares where you work? Times are tough right now, man. A job is a job. Who cares?
So I definitely agree with her there, you know, who cares? But obviously there are also people who like really care, and there are mean-spirited folks who are probably in mind of those people who feel shame on their jobs. Like, what would you do in that situation though?
Why do people look down on construction workers so bad? I had to go pick up something from Old Navy the other day. They were looking at me like I was carrying around the coronavirus in an open box. Hey, look around you. Everything you see, we built. When you go to the fancy restaurant and eat your expensive salad, we built that restaurant. When you go to Starbucks, have your hot coffee while you use up the free Wi-Fi, we built that Starbucks. Everything you see, guess who built it? We did. So appreciate it a little bit more.
Construction is honest and hard work. My son loves watching construction workers, and if he wants to do that growing up, I'll support him fully. Thank you. Thank you. I feel your pain. I'm a truck driver and we're hated as well. I feel like we are not entitled to say anything about a work unless we ourselves have done it. And at the end of the day, we're all humans. We tend to lose sight of that when we see another person playing a role. But behind that role is someone's son, is someone's daughter, is someone's family and friend. Look into another human being as what they are, as another being, right? I feel like this is something we have learned in like school, for example. Like when we were kids, like we always look at teachers as teachers, and we don't really look at them as human. Somehow we don't really think of them as someone who carry their own flaws and own feelings. And so, but you know, as you grow up and you realize that, oh yeah, my teacher was someone's mom, my teacher was someone's friend, someone's daughter. Somehow that changes your perspective. And I feel like, you know, as you grow older and as you gain more experience in life, you just realize that everyone is someone else's lover, everyone is someone else's son, sibling, whatever. And so, you know, we shouldn't really be treating anyone any differently based on what their job is, or what their race is, or what their religion is. You know, like, we're all human. We all feel the same feelings. We all cry the same we all cry on the same Netflix show. And so yeah, I hope we all find that humanity somehow. Now I'm gonna show you a bonus video. This is not really a job shaming type of thing, but it's more of like a humiliating experience by one of the servers.
I am so fucking embarrassing. I'm serving right now, and I have a table of four old people, and they're like, he's like, oh, I like your watch. Tell me why. The first thing I thought about was, oh yeah, I like them big. What the fuck? Why the fuck would I say that? They didn't even laugh.
Oh,
They didn't even fucking laugh. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I was just like, oh, I like big watches. No, it came out so wrong. It came out so wrong. Oh my god. Why is serving like low-key so embarrassing?
True. Well, I hope y'all enjoy that video. I thought it was funny to just put in at the end of this video. I hope y'all are doing good. Be kind to one another, especially in our country where the divide has been so big because of politics. I hope we all find the good in one another, despite our political views, despite the color of our skin, despite our religion and different opinions. And I hope that you will stay healthy, get in some exercise here and there, and I will see you in the next video.